Ready to open the hood? UseTool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the ball control arms used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. In order to make changes to the control arms on your vehicle, you must lift the front of the car and remove the wheels. This will give you full access to the suspension system. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels, raise the front of the vehicle and put it in the two-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Start by brushing the ball joint retaining nut on the control arm, then spray it with degreaser. Using a 21mm spanner, unscrew the control arm ball joint retaining nut. If the ball joint turns with a nut, you will need to block the rotation of the ball joint by applying pressure with a jack. Raise the front axle slightly using a jack to hold the weight of the disc. Then unclip the ABS sensor hose from its compartments. You can now pry the ball joint from the control arm using a large screwdriver or crowbar. You can also tap the control arm with a hammer and a crowbar to detach it. Lower the jack. Using a 21mm spanner, a socket wrench and a 21mm socket, unscrew and remove the retaining screw from the control arm's rear silent block. Then unscrew the retaining screw from the control arm's front silent block using a 21mm spanner, a socket wrench and a 30mm socket. You can now remove the control arm.
Okay, guys, if we can share this video with you and help you save a lot of money, is also thanks to our partner, Mr. Auto. So, if you want to support us and buy the part for this operation, visit their website. Okay, back to work.
You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new control arm. Start by brushing, then greasing the location of the control arm to facilitate the installation. Insert the control arm by sliding it into its positions. Once in place, insert the control arm's ball joint into the stub axle. Put the ABS sensor hose back in place, then retighten the ball joint nut somewhat. You can use a screwdriver to help align it and more easily screw the silent blocks on the engine bed side. Then screw the fixings back onto the engine bed. During this operation, you will be working on the front axle of your car, so it is advisable to perform a parallelism afterwards. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Screw the ball joint nut on the control arm back on. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground before properly fixing them in place. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.